Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Homes, and I'm back today to share with you guys my new series. A lot of you guys have requested it in the comments, so I'm just going to go ahead, and it might be weekly, it might be every other week. It just depends on how much mixing I do, but I'll start going ahead and just featuring a video about the mixes that I've done with my Scentsy wax, and then eventually I'll incorporate vendor wax and things like that too. But I do have a few mix combinations that I did go ahead and do for the month of March. I didn't talk about them in my empties video because that's normally where I would talk about the mixing, was in my empties, but I decided to separate those bars out and then talk about them in more depth with this mixing video. So I did want to go ahead and choose scents to mix that are currently available in our spring and summer catalog, because I feel like a lot of times I do mix things that are retired Scentsy fragrances, and many of you are newer to Scentsy, so you might not have access to a lot of the fragrances that I do. So I did want to go ahead and kind of do a combination. So I do have some mixed combinations that you can currently get now, and then others you may have it in your stash, you may not, but if it comes across in clearance and things like that, then you can try them. So the first one was not one that I came up with. It was actually a suggestion from somebody. I forgot what exact video it was. I think it was the bakery video when I did my spotlight series on each of the categories in our spring and summer catalog. We were talking about blueberry cheesecake, and I was talking about how I had never really actually warmed blueberry cheesecake. I knew what it smelled like. I had it in testers, things like that. And even with the testers, I've never really gotten great performance with blueberry cheesecake. And one of our subscribers loves blueberry cheesecake, and she actually suggested to mix it with two of our other catalog scents, and she got great reviews with it. So I wanted to try it myself. So I did end up doing that. So the first mixing combination we're going to talk about, all three of these are available in our current catalog. It is a combination of blueberry cheesecake, berry sweet, which is one of the 10 new releases, and a good old staple of vanilla bean buttercream. So she suggested to do 2 cubes of blueberry cheesecake to a cube of vanilla bean buttercream and a cube of berry sweet. So I did that exact combination. I actually did it in my living room here. We have the Amber Glow Warmer, which is up there. I've got my Golden Meadow. We have the large frosted night warmer, and then my Cottontail. So I kind of chopped up the cubes and put them in the warmer, but I made sure it had equal, distribution. Let me tell you guys, I was so surprised on how lovely this was. I went into it thinking, okay, I'm not going to smell much of this. I'll probably get hints of this, and it will be all vanilla bean buttercream. Because my experience with vanilla bean buttercream is that it's so decadent and so gourmand that it really overpowers things. So sometimes I have to use a little bit of it if I don't want it to overpower the other scents. But this combination, vanilla bean buttercream, did not overpower it whatsoever. And I think that adding the 2 cubes of the blueberry cheesecake helped with that, because it wasn't all vanilla bean buttercream forward. It was so good, you guys. So the blueberry in here was so intense, and I think that may have amplified by adding the berry sweet, because berry sweet does have strawberries, blueberries, and candied glaze. So I think that helped on the berry forefront. And then with the blueberry cheesecake and the vanilla bean buttercream, this combination kind of helped up the ante on the decadent gourmand gooiness. It wasn't a powerhouse, but it definitely was strong. It did take over. I think it got to its full peak within an hour of the cubes being in the dish. And it lasted a whole day of this. It was amazing. Like every time I came into the room, I could smell it. It didn't seem to like have these like periods of where it dipped and came back up. It kind of just got to full strength and then just slowly, came down for the rest of the day. So I wasn't mad that it only lasted a day because that's typically average for a Scentsy bakery. So it wasn't mad at that at all. And I felt like I could smell each one of these fragrances within the combination. So none of them got lost, which was good. Like I could get the strawberries, and then with the blueberry cheesecake and this one, very sweet. It was almost like a mix. Like you could actually smell both the strawberries and the blueberries individually. It's almost kind of like, how they show that cake all the time, like during 4th of July, where it's like angel food cake and then it's like fresh blueberries and strawberries and like the whipped cream. It's kind of almost like that. Whatever that cake's called. I don't know if it's like actually got a name to it, but it really is. It's like a fresh yellow or white cake with loads and loads of buttercream, white frosting, and fresh blueberries and strawberries. I would highly recommend to do this mix. You can currently get it. So if you didn't have these 3 in your stash, you can easily get a 3-pack for $17 and try this out yourself. And because you're doing 2 cubes, 1 in 1, you could do this mix several times and you won't, because you're not using a lot. Like you're doing 4 cubes, but you're only using 1 cube of this, 1 cube of this, and 2 of this. So you could do this combination 4 times and then still have enough left over out of these 2 scents to mix those 2 together. So, and that's what I actually ended up doing. I warmed these 2 together and that was even better. So definitely a great mix. I would totally recommend it, especially if you're a bakery fan, if you're a blueberry fan, or if you just love vanilla bean buttercream and cheesecake. Oh my gosh. So thank you for who suggested that. I cannot for the life of me remember who you are. If you are, just shout yourself out in the comments. I know it was on that bakery video. I just could not sift through all the comments because, guys, I comment on like everybody who comments. So I literally couldn't sift through it all, but thank you for suggesting this. I have now got a new claim on blueberry cheesecake. It's actually one I don't mind. I can enjoy it, and now I've got a way to enjoy it currently for the rest of the summer. So thanks so much for that. Okay. Now this next mix, one of the scents is available and the other one isn't. So if you've got your hands on some mango matcha, which is in our current catalog, and then this is from a Bring Back My Bar promotion, oh gosh, 2023, or was it 22? I can't remember which one, but cucumber lime. So I ended up doing, I think I had 4 and 4. So I ended up doing 2 cubes of each in my living room and in my kitchen. So it was kind of like in half of my living space downstairs. This was not the greatest mix. So I do want to warn people, if you have these 2 scents, they seem like they would go together because this has got cucumber lime and mango matcha. One of the scent profiles is salted cucumber. And that's why I paired the 2 together. They were partial bars that I had. So I was like, well, this has got cucumber in it. This has cucumber. It's a main, scent note. So I figured, why not? No, I would not recommend this mix together. For some reason, the cucumber lime is just too sour and too tangy that it did not play well with the salted cucumber that's in here. It kind of made it almost like a margarita, like just syrup, not a syrup, but like a margarita mix, but without any sugar. And it really killed the sweetness that was in this mango matcha bar originally, like if you were just to warm it on its own. So unfortunately, these are not a good one. What I would say is if you are looking for like a lime scent to mix with mango matcha, cocoa lime is probably going to be a better option because that does have coconut milk. So it has sweetness that will help with the sweetness in the sorbet that's in this bar and the mango. And then it's also got like creamy vanilla and things like that. So that will probably blend and smooth out nicer with mango matcha than the cucumber lime did. So this is a mix that I would not recommend, so stay clear of mixing cucumber lime and mango matcha. I tried it so you didn't have to. But again, this is, you don't know how things are going to mix well unless you try them. And I wanted to let you guys know like what my thought process was on combining these two. Because like I said, this one does have salted cucumber, so I figured it would go good, but it didn't. So, okay, another one. This one has one bar that's currently available and one that isn't. So, but there are bars that have come about that you could probably like, you know, pick and play with them. But Strawberry Bliss from our Easter collection, and I had an old bar of Bananarama. And Bananarama is like my absolute favorite banana scent by Scentsy, so I wanted to mix these two together and kind of get like a strawberry like banana vibe going with it. So it did give me strawberry banana. It did give me that, but I think because this one really doesn't have a lot of sweetness. It's more of like a floral strawberry, because it does have jasmine and like champagne with it. It wasn't like authentic creamy yogurt strawberry banana. I got better performance mixing Bananarama or even bananas, which was in a Bring Back My Bar promotion, with sugared strawberry and strawberry sweetie, or even berry sweet, which is the one we just had over here. So I think those did a lot better mixing with the banana scent than the Strawberry Bliss and the Bananarama. So what I would suggest if you're looking to mix Strawberry Bliss with anything, because it is currently available in our Easter collection, because it has jasmine in it and it's got like a floral strawberry like type of profile, I would mix greenery scents with this. So if you have like Banana Leaf and Bamboo, Mint Fields from our Epcot Happiness Blooms collection, whatever that thing is called, those type of scents, like greenery, floral, garden, herbal, that's probably going to mix better with Strawberry Bliss than another fruity scent like Bananarama. And Bananarama is like literally ripe, golden, sweet bananas. There's nothing else to that bar. So it was a mix that was all right. It kind of did what I was intending, but not really. I was looking more of like a creamy yogurt strawberry banana, and this was not the case with that. It was just kind of like strawberry banana. Like I could get the mix, but it was almost like an artificial candied, like, because this is very sweet, so that kind of like still had sweetness to it. If you want the creamy yogurt strawberry banana, go with like Bananarama with sugared strawberry, strawberry sweetie, very sweet. Or if you have bananas still left over from that Bring Back My Bar promotion, do it with those 3 bars. So that's another mix I did. This one was phenomenal. Phenomenal. And I feel bad because neither bar is available. Hopefully you guys have them clubbed, but there's probably another bar that people clubbed from fall and winter that you could probably mix with this to get like an alternate version. But I did a mix of maraschino sugar cookie and toffee butter crunch. So toffee butter crunch was in the January 22 Bring Back My Bar promotion. My mom actually clubbed this. It's her favorite toffee scent. So she had a partial bar, so I just grabbed it from her, and she also had a partial bar of maraschino sugar cookie, which I don't believe she clubbed this one either. It was originally a Whiff Box exclusive scent, and then they put it in a holiday. It was either holiday brick or it was, yes, it was a holiday brick. Yes, it was a holiday brick. It was a holiday brick promotion, not last year, but the year before. And then it hasn't come back yet, which I'm surprised because there is enough like following behind this bar. But I wanted to try it again because I feel like a lot of scents that I didn't care for like 2 years ago or even a year ago, I'm now revisiting, and I'm like, wow, this is like completely different from what I remember from my first like experience with it. And Toffee Butter Crunch is amazing. It's not my favorite toffee scent, but it does hold its own. It's got like a nutty nuances to it because you can smell like the walnuts and like pecans and the toffee. Oh my god, and the butterscotch. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So mixing this, I did 2 cubes to 2 cubes in living room. It was amazing. It elevated the gourmandness of this bar. Then you had like the maraschino sugar cookie, but then it was like almost like you drizzled like butterscotch and flaky, you know, chopped walnuts and toffee. Oh my gosh, it was so good. it lasted a day and a half. And typically Toffee Butter Crunch, I usually can get 2 days out of this scent. It is extremely strong and powerful. And maraschino sugar cookie is usually like an average day scent for Scentsy. So putting them two together a day and a half, not bad at all. And it's very, very heavy on like the gourmand decadentness. So I would probably like stick to like late summer, early fall, even early winter for this type of mix because it is very heavy. But it was delightful. So if you've got your hands on these two scents, definitely consider mixing them. If you don't have Toffee Butter Crunch, just because it's been a long time since this was available, but you have salted caramel toffee, it wouldn't be bad to mix with the maraschino sugar cookie. So I even want to try that. I don't have any more maraschino sugar cookie though, so I'll have to wait until it's like in clearance or like a black, market Scentsy, like D-Stash or whatever. But that mix was really, really good. And then my go-to that I've warmed, I think this might be, besides Around the Campfire and Vanilla Bean Buttercream, I think this mix that I'm going to talk about is like the number 2 mix of 2023 for me. I just feel like I did it so many times and I'm still not sick of it. So that's how good of a mix it is. We've got Cozy Kitchen, which was from our Holiday Brick collection this year for 2023, and Black Forest Pine. This was an old scent of the month. I think it was either November or December of 2022. It's so good. It's a sexy Christmas tree. It is like a Christmas tree with a sexy man underneath it, smoking a cigar, and he's wearing vanilla cologne. It is so, so good. It's got pepper tangerine, the dark fir blossom. So good. And then paired with the Cozy Kitchen, which is like basically Quaker oatmeal to me with like maple brown sugar. It's so good. And it's so like bougie and upscale, like bakery Christmas. And the reason why I did this mix is because I saw a lot of vendor wax have like a basic bakery base and a Christmas tree together. So I wanted to try that myself. And I figured the smokiness of this bar would elevate the bakeryness of this one. And it is a perfect combination. Perfect. So I would highly, highly recommend if you've got any Cozy Kitchen left over or any Black Forest Pine. I think the last time we had a flash sale, there was like a 10 count bar bundle and it was like all holiday scents. Black Forest Pine was in that. So if you ended up grabbing that, you probably still have a bar of it left over. I would definitely mix the two if I were you. And if you don't have Cozy Kitchen, just look around in your stash for any like basic bakery, king cake, caramel praline cake, sugar cookie, vanilla bean buttercream. What else? I don't even know. There's like so many, but definitely try it. But that's my Monday's mixers. Hope you guys enjoy this new series. The next time that we're going to go ahead and do this, I will be focusing more on scents that are in the current catalog because I do have a couple of other like spotlight videos. I plan on doing one for like the lavender scents that are in our catalog and the vanilla and the mango. So there will be more options for me to mix catalog scents because I'll be getting some of those in to do those other videos. So stay tuned for it. And if there are any suggestions in the comment section, scents that you guys have been loving or scents that combinations that you wanted to try but were too scared of, definitely drop your suggestions into the comments and I will definitely try it. Whatever you guys want to suggest, I will try it. As long as I have it, I will try it. So thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!